Hello everyone, I've loved Minecraft since I was 12. The moment I first joined the game, I had a dream. I wanted to create my own Minecraft server. Years went by, I stopped playing, got busy with work and studying. But 6 months ago, 10 years later, I came back to that idea and finally made it happen. I created my own Minecraft server. In this video, I'll tell you how much it costs to start a Minecraft server, what challenges I personally went through, and how much money you can actually make from running your own game project. Right now, I own a server with a stable player base of 100 to 150 people, and trust me, I've got a lot to share. My story. I used to play on various Minecraft servers from time to time. Then, one day, 6 months ago, I thought, why not finally create my own server? It was my childhood dream, after all. But there was a problem. I'm not a developer. I don't know how to set up servers, and honestly, I had no idea where to even begin. My first thought was to hit YouTube and try to figure it all out. I spent a couple of days watching tutorials and instantly realized, nope, this isn't for me. There was just too much information, and I was totally lost. Programming is just not my thing, so I decided to find a team that already knows what they're doing. That way, things would move faster and be way more fun. Building a team. First, I had to understand how a typical Minecraft server team works. The structure is actually pretty simple. To get a server up and running, you basically need two people, a technical admin and a regular admin. The tech admin is in charge of everything behind the scenes: server hosting, plugin stuff, bug fixes, custom development, all that stuff. The regular admin handles the rest: hiring staff, hosting events, gathering feedback from players, solving day-to-day issues, and so on. How I lost thousands. Unfortunately, when I first started looking for a tech admin, I wasn't careful enough and I ended up losing over $5,000. What happened? Well, I barely understood the scene, didn't know who to trust, and just went with the first person who seemed to know what they were doing. Definitely not a smart move, and I don't recommend that you do the same. I found this guy who was well known in the space. He had his own studio, a few seemingly successful projects and decent reviews. I thought, okay, this guy seems legit. So like a naive idiot, I handed over my money without doing any real background checks. And what did I get in return? After a month and a half of work with the deadline approaching, not even 30% of the server was done. The build was buggy as well, progress was super slow, and I had to constantly beg him just to finish what we'd agreed on. We'd talked about so many features, most of which never even made it into the server. The website, a sloppy mess swept together in 30 minutes. The logo, ripped off from Google. The plugins, barely functional garbage. And all of this cost me over $5,000. To give you an idea of how bad it got, after 3 months, the project didn't even have land protection set up. Yeah, it was that bad. Eventually, I realized I'd been scammed. This guy wasn't doing anything he promised. Later on, I found out about his reputation, how he actually works, and how much things should cost in this community. Here is the true $5,000 plus isn't necessarily too much for a server project. Good work costs money. But I later learned that talented Minecraft devs often charge way less, like $20, $50, or $100 for a fully functional custom plugin. These are passionate people who genuinely love Minecraft and want to make a living doing what they enjoy. So here's my advice: don't overpay hoping for premium results. Don't work with agencies. They just take a cut and outsource the work anyway. Go straight to the developers. It's cheaper, simpler, and way more reliable. How to get players? Let's talk about players and money. Everyone knows starting a server isn't cheap. Even if you get lucky with a good team, without promotion, you won't get any players. So what are the best ways to attract players right now? First, monitoring sites. Easy to set up, but honestly, they don't bring in that many players anymore, and the retention is terrible. If your server isn't amazing, you'll just waste money. Second, social media. This is what I started with. I grew a Telegram channel to 2,000 subscribers. It wasn't free. You have to know how to run ads, but it worked. On my first wipe, I had up to 20 players online. Third, YouTubers. Very effective but expensive. If you don't have $2,000 or $3,000 to spend, don't risk it yet. Save up first. Also, choose creators very carefully. I wasted thousands on influencers who didn't care and did a terrible job. Always discuss everything in detail and never overpay. If your ads don't pay for themselves, this isn't a business. It's a hobby draining your wallet. Fourth, make your own YouTube content. That's what I do now. From the beginning, I understood one thing. No YouTuber or TikToker will care about your server as much as you do. They want your money, you want your project to succeed, so why not do it yourself? What happened next? So what happened after I got scammed? I had a broken server, no progress, lost money, and wasted time. Most people would have quit, but I wasn't giving up. I still wanted to build something awesome. I found a new dev, and this time it was clear right away that he was a pro. He had multiple active servers under his belt, serious plugin dev skills, and a great reputation. We started working together, and within just a month, we built a fully playable server from scratch. Speaking of builds, yeah, you can find tons of paid builds online, but they are all pretty average. And honestly, I hate that. Minecraft is supposed to be creative. Most servers today are just donation-driven cash grabs, with no real ideas or mechanics. They all copy each other, and the only way to play is be donation or using cheats. If you want players to stick around, you need something unique. That's why my server works. Sure, it's small, around 100 players online, but if I had made another copycat server, I wouldn't even have 10. Monetization. And now, the big one, money. It's not enough to just have a cool server. You've got to monetize it, pay your team, cover hosting, develop plugins, maintain the website, pay taxes. All of it takes money. You have to decide how to monetize your server, either paid access or in-game donations. I strongly recommend donations. You won't make much from access passes, but donation systems can actually bring in real revenue. I won't share my exact numbers, but let's put it this way. If you have a consistent 1000 players online, you can make $10,000 a month or more. Sounds awesome, right? But it's hard. There are only a handful of servers with that kind of player base. Literally. You could count them on one hand. I've run other businesses before, and I can tell you, a Minecraft server is one of the toughest ways to make money. But if you truly understand game development, player psychology, game design, as in user experience, monetization of free-to-play games, and even basic content marketing, then yeah, you've got a shot. Unfortunately, I can show you or give out the IP of my server for you to try it out, because it's in another language and was made for a different audience, one that doesn't really speak English well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Right now, I'm working on an English version of the server, and hopefully you'll be able to play on it very soon. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. See you around!